So this will be probably my last try here on this stretch of the river, and then I go to the next. Now I wonder how far. It's quite decent stand here. Okay. Ah, grass. Maybe not that much. But it all affects on the movement of my spinner, especially when the spinner is so light. What? You kidding me? Ah, come on. Okay, I will not cast that far. So there might be a connection with that fact that water is clear, water sees my spinner there. Okay, strange. I think it was like a bite or something. I got some bass here. Maybe we can. Oh, maybe we cannot. Yeah, you know what? It's a good spot, but I think there are more good spots on the way. So let's meet you there. Okay, this spot can be promising. I'm just a few kilometers away from the previous one. Oh, it's quite deep here. Nope, nothing. Okay, let's move to the next spot. Okay, that's a beautiful place. Got fish? Ooh. That's a good one. Okay. Look at this guy. Wow, that's a decent fish. Yes, no, agree, you're a decent fish, my friend. I'm gonna release you now. That's a big guy. Nice bite, nice play, nice game. I'll try to be as gentle with this fish as possible. Oh, it was great fishing today. I got relatively big fish. Well, comparing to average what you get here, and I'm quite happy with that. I released it because, well, I released it. Let it live. And so I'm gonna have a dinner with you guys. That's Bidos reindeer soup. I never tried it, so I'm gonna have it as usual, boiled on the gas, and I have a little bit of olive oil just to some flavor, and bread. Let's probably put a half of it. Oh, and it got a quite windy here, so I put my second layer on. Question: is the fish the most important part of the fishing? I think it's important part, definitely, but I don't think it's the most important part. I think the most important part of the fishing is the memories that you create for yourself. That's the thing. And that's what I do here. I create memories for myself, and I also want to share them with you. But fish is important because fish is a sign of that you did everything right. Simple as that. I just wanted to briefly mention what's gonna be, like, what about my plans. I do have plans. Well, first of all, it gets colder now, and the colder it gets, the more chances to start fishing for sea trout, and that's what I do most of the time. So I'm going into the sea and fish there, coastal fly fishing, coastal fishing. So that's what I'm gonna do soon, maybe in a month or something. But before that, I have some plans. So during the summer, I made a few other videos, but I did not push them because I didn't get fish. And what I want to have is I want to come back to those places. Now, when it's colder, you see how better the fishing is now. So I want to come back to those places and I kind of finish them by getting fish, by showing you the difference when you have fish in a proper when you fish in the proper conditions, the temperature, water level, even day and night. So that's my plan. And I also want to, I'm gonna have a boat for that. I'm gonna use a boat because you see, the thing is, in many small lakes where I want to fish with the boat, they say you cannot fish with the boat if you're not a member. And buying membership for every small lake or group of lakes is a quite expensive thing. So I'm not doing that. Unless maybe I find one or two places where, you know, fishing is as good or so good that I want to buy membership. That's fine, absolutely. Just looking for some good places. It's a nice view behind. I love it. Damn, I love it. That's the memory. That's worth it. It was a lot of bites today, a lot of activity, even though it was not much on the surface, but it kind of likes my spinner. It kind of follows it aggressively, bites it, and there's also a decent fish here. I might go fish, because it's not dark yet. I want to fish until it gets dark. So I'm gonna fish more after this, after we have a dinner. It says leave to rest for 8 minutes. Not gonna happen. I'm too hungry to wait for 8 minutes. So maybe I'll wait for a few minutes. I'm sitting here, not as much wind as it was in the beginning, but I feel like my fingertips are freezing. and I'm not holding anything cold. And it was a long time since I dealt with the fish, so it should be fine. But I guess the the temperature is probably getting lower, maybe 14, 13 degrees. Actually, I forgot to do this thing. They say that I can. So I keep forgetting about it, and it's just in front of me here, saying that I can just kind of remove another part, because then it's much easier to get to the bottom. And I have this special long spoon that's actually made for this kind of meals. Good food. I don't feel actually very full like after it, but I think it's for good. If I would feel full, I would probably not like to go fishing anymore, and I would just like to go home. And I'm not hungry, so it's I'm not hungry. That's the most important part. So yeah. Okay, guys, was good food. I'll pack my stuff here and see you on the next spot. I'm in a swamp biome, and I want to get to that place. I do really want to get it, but I don't think it will let me get there. Let's get swampier and swampier. Yep. Oh, damn. Okay. That's maybe too much. I can take a risk and see if... Because that lake looks so amazing, I just can't say no to this. Okay, let's do it. Let's make one more cast. Now look, I'm actually standing in the water, and I think my left leg is wet now. Interesting place, very swampy. Okay, see you next spot. Okay, I found another. Oh, shit. Okay, sorry. I found another small lake, and I'm just gonna try a couple of casts here. I don't see much of activity, but I see bugs there on the surface. That's a good sign. So if there's a fish, at least it has something to eat. Okay, let's try. Maybe it's too shallow here, I don't know. Maybe there's no fish here. A good place though. Quiet and calm. I think you noticed that this place is surrounded by trees from all sides, and I feel like much less wind here. It's a good thing. At least I feel more comfortable. Okay, see you next spot. So that's one of the spots that I fished earlier, and I got fish here. Let's see if we can get another one. You know, I'm not expert in mushrooms. Do you know what this mushroom is? Is it edible? Can you... would be nice if someone, you know, post and comment the name and if it's edible or it's poisonous. So temperature shows 14.5 degrees. Let's check the water. 13 degrees. Yeah, I think it's a good water temperature for fishing. Okay, no fish here. Let's move on. This looks like a very interesting spot. I don't think I stopped here last time. Oh, I don't remember. Let's see. At least it has relatively easy access to the water. I guess it's quite shallow as well. Yep. Too shallow, unfortunately, to fish with this spinner. Maybe I could fish with a smaller one, but I don't see any signs of life here as well, so maybe I should keep going. According to my watches, I have roughly half an hour till it gets dark, until sunset. So let's be quick and try to cover as many spots as we can, until it really gets dark. Okay guys, I think this will be my last stop for today. I don't know if I get anything here. Looks like a nice round pond or a lake, and just quite okay. Yep, I'll just do a couple of casts, and if I don't get anything, I'll just drive back home. There are a couple of signs of life to the right. Catfish. No. Interesting. I see there was a small fish following it, but just, I guess it was too small. What do we got here? Hello, mister. That's a okay fish, I'd say. Oh man, how did you manage to take all three? Okay guys, nice fishing today, right? He agrees. I agree. I will release this guy, and please, if you like my videos, if you like what I'm doing, then just like and subscribe. It helps my channel to grow. Let's just gently release this guy. Man, you're getting home today, right? Oh, was really good fishing today. I do like that weather is back and it's cold, but it's fishy, so good fishing. Thanks guys again, and see you. Found another catfish. That's a guy. Nice.